Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Zyjira, of course. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Tonight we are going to be making a seafood boil. This is like literally my go-to meal for myself and my fiance because at this point it's quick and easy and it's filling. And I typically can make like 2 in 1, so I'll make one, I'll prep one for tonight obviously, and then I can make another one at least for him the following day. But let's get into what you're gonna need in order to make this. Okay, so it's like mine is not really a seafood boil. It has shrimp in it, but it's really a meat boil. And then I do mine vegetarian style. Like I said before, I don't like shrimp, so I'm gonna show you guys what you need for like a meat eater's version, and then I'll show you what you need for a vegetarian style. So you need some steak bites. These are Trader Joe's, and of course I forgot to defrost them, but I'm gonna show you guys how we defrost. I got some jumbo raw shrimp. He likes it with the tail on. It's already peeled. So this is from Target. So Target shrimp. You're gonna need some corn. You can get frozen corn. I was just at Trader Joe's and they didn't have any, so that's just fresh refrigerated corn. Okay, so you got your corn and your shrimp. You're gonna need some potatoes of your choice. I usually just like to get the smaller ones because they're easier to cut. Red potatoes. For your vegetarian one, you're gonna get a choice of sausage. I just do potatoes, sausage, and corn for mine. For ingredients, you're going to need Old Bay, paprika, garlic, onion powder, garlic cloves, or minced garlic, some butter, and dry or fresh parsley. Alright, so you want to start by cutting up your potatoes. Give them a nice rinse, and then you're going to go ahead and start cutting them up, and then you're going to boil them for 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to turn my water on medium, low to medium. Put a little bit of salt in there. I'm going to let that warm up while we cut our potatoes. Like I said, I like to get these smaller ones just because they're smaller. And you don't need to make them too big. This is about the size that I do mine. Okay, so we're gonna boil our potatoes for 10 minutes. So cut and throw your potatoes on, let them boil for 10 minutes. Now grab your corn. Depending on which corn you get, like I said, you can use frozen corn. They may be smaller, but I'm just gonna cut these in half. Our corn cut up. You put the corn to the side. Now grab your choice of sausage. It can be any kind of sausage. I just had this in the fridge. And you're gonna cut it well. Not too big, not too small. I'm gonna throw these to the side because these are big sausages. I'm gonna rinse my cutting board. Rinse my knife. And then I'm gonna cut open my meatless sausage or plant-based sausage for myself. This is my first time. I do like this brand. Shout out to Aaliyah, she put me on. I don't see the brand. Oh, Filled Roast. Filled Roast. I like their like maple syrup breakfast sausages. I got them at Target. So I wanted to try these little sausages in my boil. Let's read the ingredients. Filtered water, wheat gluten, sunflower oil. I haven't found like a meatless sausage that I like. They're all like funny. And I'm a picky eater. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 links for myself. Same thing, I'm just gonna get these out of the way. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn my water off for my potatoes and I'm gonna go and drain them. I'm gonna let those sit. I'll show you. I'm gonna let those sit to cool off. Now I'm gonna go into my shrimp, pepper my shrimp. So I just grab a bowl. I'm gonna take my shrimp. And then, oh, this one's not open. Just wanna open it and just clean the shrimp off. So however many pieces of shrimp you want. I'm gonna do a bit for him because like I said, I'm probably gonna make 2 of these boils for him. 3 total. And shrimp, so this is what mine looks like. Just gonna take it over here to the water. All right, so you want to get your another pot ready, and then grab your butter. I usually get the sticks, but I grabbed the wrong one. So I'm going to start by doing half this block. You just want to melt this down. So while that's going, you can put your shrimp to the side. You're gonna grab 2 bowls. So start by grabbing the 2 bowls, like I said. You're gonna go in with your garlic and your onion powder. And you can do a lot, because why not? But I mean, there's no measurements because you know how your food tastes. I'm not gonna do measurements because I can't tell you what you want, your food to taste like, but I'll give you the ingredients in which I'm using. But we like garlic in this house, so I do go crazy on the garlic. I forgot to mention you guys are going to want some brown sugar. And like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me before, but we don't do, let's just reverse this. We don't do spice in this house, so if you like spice, add your spices however you like. I'm gonna go in with my paprika, just a tad bit for color. And then go in with your Old Bay. Then you can throw in your brown sugar. Actually, I'm not in the mood to cut up this parsley, so I'm just gonna use dried. And just make sure your brown sugar is not all balled up. So just take a fork and just kind of break up those balls. Like I said in my last video, my last dinner with me video, I am not at all claiming to be a chef, nor do I need any comments about how I make my dinner. I'm just simply sharing a part of my life and how I cook dinner for me and my household. This is what works for us. So you can keep your comments to yourself. That's all. So I'm gonna wait for the butter to finish doing what it's doing. I typically would blend the garlic out, but I don't feel like doing all of that. So I'm just gonna chop this bad boy in. Alright, I did end up moving the seasonings into another bowl, or the smaller bowl. So now, grab your butter. I'm gonna dump it into a bowl. I think I'm gonna need some more. Just throw the rest of this in here. While you're doing this, just go ahead and preheat your oven to 400. And what you want to do is throw in your garlic. Throw the garlic into the butter. Start with the garlic. Gonna get a whisk. Then just slowly start adding in your seasonings into the butter and mix it so that it's not all clunked up all at once. You kind of want it to be a paste like texture, but not too like thick and not too watery. Okay, so here's what it ends up looking like. Give you guys some light. Kind of looks like ground meat. But now we're going to start assembling our boils. Grab your foil. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the foiling on Vicks. So I'm gonna do my sausages. Just go ahead, throw everything in there. Grab your potatoes, throw those in there. Grab your corn. Okay, so this is my boil, like I said. Then you're just gonna start dumping your seasonings. I'm also gonna throw some frozen broccoli in mine. Hold on. All right, so I'm just gonna throw some broccoli in mine. Now I have nails on, so this is the only reason why I'm putting on gloves. And I just don't like all of the stuff on my hands. So now that you got your seasonings on and everything in, I'm gonna go in and just mix it all up. Okay, now close her up nice and tight. Emphasis on the tight. You don't want any steam coming out. Okay, so this one's mine. She's ready to go. I'm gonna put her over to the side. Then we're gonna start Vicks. So, fill my pan. Grab your foil, a long strip this way, one way, then another strip going up and down. So left and right, and then up and down. Okay, so now our oven is done preheating. We're gonna go in with, start off with our corn. Depending on your steak, make sure your steak isn't too big. If you want it to cook, depending on how you like it. Take your sausages. Grab your shrimp. Add your potatoes. Do your seasonings. Make sure everything's nicely coated. And you're just going to close her up. Nice and tight. Okay, so this is one for Vic. I'm gonna do the other one and then I'll tell you guys what to do after that. All right, yeah, so we got 3 boils, 1 extra for Vic. So now, like I said, make sure your oven is preheated and ready to go at 400, depending on your oven. My oven takes a little bit longer because it's electric. So I'm gonna do mine for an hour. I may have to do it a little bit longer. Once you do it for an hour, we'll check in on it in 30 minutes, or you guys just keep checking it because I don't know how you guys' stoves works, like I said. But I'm gonna put mine in for an hour. I'm gonna check on it probably at like 30 minutes. But once it's like cooked, once the steak and stuff is cooked to how you want it, then you're going to put it on broil for about 5 to 10 minutes just to give it like some color. So we're gonna throw these 2 in there and we're gonna let them cook. And we'll be back in a bit. So it's been 40 minutes. No, this one's mine. I usually always start by trying a potato to see if they're soft. This is mine. So this is what mine's look like. Bitch. And this is Victor's. what this looks like. So I'm gonna put these on broil for like 8 to 10 minutes to get a little brown. And we're gonna take them out. Leave them on broil uncovered. Alright, y'all, so here's my veggie boil, steak and shrimp boil, and that's it. Alright, y'all, like always, thanks so much for tapping in. I hope you guys enjoyed this dinner with me video. Like I said, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below if you try this recipe. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.